So everything's got power, everything's got water, and everything's got sewage, right? And everything's cool with all of that. Okay, so I think I am going to put the airship in, because hell, I bought it, so I might as well get my money's worth out of it, right? Am I right? So let's do that now. What the hell? So we've got balloons, we've got airships going on. It's all going on. What am I going to do with this? Where do I want... See, I want this somewhere where... You know, we'll put it down there because it's kind of... It's kind of cool, I think, down there. And then we've got, you know, we've got airships taking off. You know, by the amusement park and stuff. So I think that's going to be quite cool. And it kind of fits with this, you know, tall thing, vibe going on. Yeah. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, well, I think, you know, this is going to be kind of bright and sparkly in the middle. We've got all the balloons going on. This is bright and sparkly. Okay, couple of things. So, first of all, let's drop the taxes a little bit to 7%. Commercial doesn't matter because we haven't got any commercial. So, the taxes help a tiny bit. But the only way we're gonna make these guys happy is by giving them some parks. As you can see, it's when you don't pay attention to your Sims, this is what happens. And it's completely my own fault. Let's see how... Okay, well, these guys are starting to get a bit happier now. They like the new buildings. Lots of fun things to do, which is basically going to the park, because that's the only thing there is to do. But you can do lots of fun things in a park. Hey, no. Hey, I've just made airship noise. I just remembered that. Okay. Oh, tourists. I love these airships. They really do. Oh, and I've got to show you this because I only noticed this after the whole airship thing, because I've been playing around with them a bit, and I was, you know, I was saying like here we go. Look now, right? So when you first put this down, these ends are closed, and what happens is that the airship goes down here and it goes inside, and then the roof, see, now if he'd stayed in there, the roof would have closed, and then if you go down here, you can actually see all the guys working on the airship while it's in there. I'll try and catch it when it's in there sometime, and we can take a look, because that's quite cool, I think. You know that I'm very easily pleased, but it is quite cool. Now, let's take a look. Now, we're making a little bit of a profit on our casinos, which is nice. Or we were 2 seconds ago. Casinos are very variable. They really do go up and down. But, like, the secret is place your casinos, make sure you get your signs, because that's what's increasing your tourist draw. And let's take a look at this. So I should show you this. Okay, over here, go to your tourist, your casino tab, and go to this little info box over here. Right, we made 75,000 profit yesterday. Lovely. Okay, now down here, this is your tourist draw, and the way you increase the draw initially. Place casinos, place landmarks, parks, you know, the high school. If you add the gym, that increases your draw. The other thing is like the general attractiveness of your city, like the general state of your city. Streetcars, they add to your attraction factor. Low crime. If you've got high crime, that detracts. If you've got traffic jams, that detracts. There are a lot of factors that can bring your attractiveness down. Basically, if you look at your city and there's no crime, no health problems, no traffic, everybody is generally happy, right? Then you're going to have a high attraction factor. You add that to the draw by putting in things like casinos, the signs, these extra buildings, which also increase your draw, and the amusement park and all that kind of stuff. It's all going to add to increase the draw, but we'll see that. We'll see that happening. Okay, so I think I just want to make sure that like everything, like I said, buses are turned on, that's turned on, trains turned on, these are turned on, all the casinos are turned on, so everything should be pretty hunky-dory right now. Okay, so crime. Let's take a look. We had 15 crimes. Where did they happen? In here. So we need to put in some police stations. Yeah, I think that's going to give us reasonable coverage. So let's crank that up. And crime, you really want to keep a close eye on crime. Now, let's take a look at our tourism map. And as you can see, without doing a whole hell of a lot, we are getting a fair number of tourists. So these sci-fi casinos, just the base, holds like 250 medium, 150 low wealth. And when I turn this on, that's what we'd got. And that, this will go up and down because they arrive, they go, they come back, they go. But like right now, we're making some profits. Good news. Okay. I think it's time to turn these other ones on, and let's see what happens. Now, the thing you're going to be saying is, ha! Any second now, he's going to get tons of cars. But right now, look, there is not a car on the streets anywhere, except police cars and garbage trucks. And the reason is, if you provide adequate mass transit, then the Sims will walk from the mass transit to the casinos and whatever else. And when they leave, they will walk to the mass transit from wherever, and that's it. And they'll just walk everywhere because they don't need to drive, because you've provided adequate mass transit. And like, it's that simple, right? There's no clever, thing to this. It's that simple, and it applies to all forms of mass transit. So we've got the ferries down here, and we've got the buses over here. So these casinos, people walk from the buses to the casino. And we'll put it back on so you can actually see it, right? The people arrive and they just walk to the casinos. And then when they leave, they walk out of the casinos back to wherever they're going, right? And it'll be the same with the train station. Look, there we go. People are arriving and they're going to the casinos.